A few days ago I bought a new camera and decided to use it to make a video. But after editing and rendering the video I found that the colour was off, so let's attempt to fix this. Before I start I would like to recommend Think Media TV as I use this tutorial to help me fix this issue. So I'm using DaVinci Resolve and part of this video is to attempt to fix this colour issue, and I will show you side by side once I'm finished to see if it makes a difference. As you can see here, the colour's too light, and it could be because the lighting I used was too bright, which resulted into an exposed kind of look. So first I went to the colour tab and added 5 nodes. I labelled them exposure, white balance, contrast, saturation and creative look. This would help separate each part of my colour adjustments and to make it easier to change certain parts. Once I labelled these, I first started with the exposure. The exposure helps make the video darker and lighter. In my case, I needed it darker. So I navigated to the offset and used the scroll wheel to lower the offset as I needed it darker. As you can see, it's already made a difference, but the colour is still off. So now I went to the white balance. White balance basically corrects the colours of light sources in your video, so it looks more real. For this, I selected the eyedrop tool and selected the lightest part. A problem that you can see here is that I tried to do it again, and because I selected on an image that was already balanced, it made the colours off. I also attempted to change the lift to make the colours slightly lighter. I then used the eyedrop tool, but this made it too bright. So I just did it once and then went to the contrast part. Contrast helps by allowing you to adjust the separation of colours within the image. So I made the contrast slightly higher, which if you can see, on the top right on the scopes tab, the more of the contrast, the more the colours are separated from each other. So like for example, if you can see the colours are slightly separated and it makes the video colours more distinct from each other. Now the saturation. The saturation changes the vibrancy of the colours. Since my footage looked flat, I decided to increase this, which did make the colours stand out more. I then decided to create another node labelled SCT. Colour space transform, so that I could add the colour specific to the camera, which for this I was using the Sony 6700. So I inputted the Sony S-Gamut3 Cine for the colour space and Sony S-Log3. As you can see, the background had mixed in with my face, so I had to adjust the exposure, contrast and saturation again until eventually came up with this. As you can see, the colour is overall better, but I had difficulty trying to sort out the colour of my lips because they were too red. I tried adding LUT, but for some reason it made them brighter. But I still think this could have come out better if I recorded it further away. As you can see, it's a little bit grainy still. But this compared to what it looked like before, I would say that it's improved massively.